Every year in November, the rivers of Thailand transform into a mirror of the sky. Thousands of small glowing objects carried silently by the current. This is Loi Krathong. It is an unforgettable spectacle, mesmerizing in the sheer amount of light drifting across the rivers of the entire country. Tourists travel from every corner of the world to witness it. They join in, film it, are enchanted by it, and chase the perfect shot. But while the crowd marvels at the glow of the candles, something far deeper is happening right there in plain sight. Today, Rising Cycle uses artificial intelligence to break through this postcard and reveal the hidden history that began in 1296. A spiritual ritual that has survived silently for centuries. Get ready. You will never see these lights the same way again. Before you can understand the festival, you have to understand the object. A krathong starts with a slice of banana trunk, dense, buoyant, and completely biodegradable. On this base, banana leaves are folded and fixed in layers, creating a structure that resembles an open lotus flower. Each petal is folded by hand, with precision that comes from generation to generation. There is no mould. There is memory. What this little boat carries is heavier than it looks. Accumulated sins, bad luck, everything the practitioner wants to leave behind is symbolically deposited in the raft. When it leaves with the current, what needs to be released also leaves. The lit candle is what guides this path. It represents enlightenment and the wisdom that dispels ignorance. If it goes out too soon, it is believed that the offering has not been accepted. In the center of the raft, 3 sticks of incense form the triple offering, the triple jewel of Buddhism, or Tiratana. By lighting them, the practitioner pays homage to the Buddha, the master who brought wisdom, to the Dharma, his teachings and the natural laws that govern existence, and to the Sangha, the monastic community that preserves this living knowledge. The flowers chosen were not casual. Marigold, globe amaranth, and jasmine, they represent impermanence. They are beautiful at the moment of release. They will wither in the river. That's the message. Nothing is permanent, and recognizing this is a form of wisdom. The coin placed in the raft represents generosity and detachment. It's like a symbolic payment to the divinity that inhabits the waters for their use. Many practitioners even add a strand of hair or a fingernail clipping, physical fragments of themselves. The idea is that what goes with the krathong also carries what needs to be released. The krathong is not just a ritual object. It's a letter written without words, addressed to the current. When the full moon of November arrives, the river no longer belongs to everyday life. The banks are taken over. Whole families arrive carrying their krathongs, some bought in makeshift stalls along the way, others built at home over days, with the hands of grandparents guiding the hands of grandchildren. The smell of incense and jasmine mixes with the humid air of the river. Candles flicker on hundreds of rafts still in the hands of those who hold them. The water is still dark. The preparation is silent and personal. Before releasing the krathong, the practitioner kneels or crouches at the water's edge, puts their palms together in a Y, the Thai gesture of respect, and makes their request. Some whisper. Others remain completely silent. This is the moment when the individual deposits on the raft what they no longer want to carry in their lives. In Thai Buddhism, every generous gesture and sincere offering accumulates spiritual merit for the next cycle. Then, the raft touches the water. This is the central moment of the festival. The current takes over and the krathong begins to move away. The practitioner watches while the flame is still burning. Letting go is recognizing that you can't control everything. It is Buddhist detachment in its most concrete and beautiful form, a light that moves away, carrying what no longer serves. Around it, hundreds of other flames do the same. The river is covered in light. Families point, smile, and hold each other. What was a deeply individual act becomes, at the same moment, deeply collective. Loi Krathong was not born Thai. Its roots lie in the Indian subcontinent, where the river is not just geography, it is a deity. The act of giving offerings and lights to the water is a ritual that crossed the Indian Ocean on the boats of merchants and priests, bringing with it the Brahmanic belief that rivers are living gods. When Theravada Buddhism took hold in the region, it didn't erase these rites, it embraced them, transforming the offering to the goddess into an exercise in purifying the mind. But where did this fusion become what we see today? To answer that, we need to look at the ruins of Sukhothai in the 13th century. The chronicles of the kingdom of Ramkhamhaeng, the cradle of Thai culture, describe a capital that pulsed through canals. There the river was, border, road and temple, all at the same time. It is against this backdrop of engineering and faith that the first historical record of the festival emerges. At the centre of this theology of water is Mai Kongka, the Thai goddess of rivers. For the Thai, the river is not a natural resource. It is a being that sustains, that can punish, that needs to be honoured and asked for forgiveness for the use of its waters throughout the year. The Krathong is also a solemn apology, a debt being paid. On the same night that the country's rivers are covered in light, something ritualistic also takes place in the north. In Chiang Mai, the former capital of the Lanna Kingdom, the sky takes on the same role as the river does in the rest of Thailand. Thousands of paper lanterns, the khom Loi, are lit and released at the same time. They rise slowly, flicker, and in a matter of minutes transform the night sky into a field of moving stars. It's one of the most impressive visual spectacles in Southeast Asia. This is Peng, celebrated on the same November full moon, but with its own origin, meaning and liturgy, a ritual of the Lanna people, distinct from the Loi Krathong. Two rituals, two directions, a single intention, to leave behind what no longer serves. The Peng is a spectacle that demands its own reconstruction. If you want Rising Cycle to open this portal to the Chiang Mai sky, comment lantern. If we reach 100 comments, the AI will start rendering this new journey right away. This spectacle began over 700 years ago, and the next time you see an image of these floating lights, you will not see just a festival. You will see the weight of centuries and the strength of a sacred ritual that has withstood the test of time. Loi Krathong is not about what shines on the surface, but about what we let go in the depths, the human need to release what we no longer need to carry. An act of liberation, making room to build tomorrow. If this revelation changed the way you see Thailand, leave a like and subscribe to Rising Cycle. Thank you for reliving the past with us. And remember, life asks you to let the past flow, so the new can arrive.